These are some nice camellias. They're odd. Look at this bloom. Looks like a whole bunch of blooms inside of a bloom. Amazing. Hello, family and friends. Today we're going to be tucking in a few plants, doing some updates, looking at a few different pots, and trying to decide what we're going to be using for the spring. A little bit of mulching and some maintenance. Hope you enjoy. Got a few colors out here today. Got these purples and got the fun mix in here. Just a handful of those with that powdered blue. Plenty of yellow and the blue and purple. We're going to grab these yellows and put them in a spot. The yellow blotch, that's the seems like the most dominant color for the winter. We've been using them in this one yard because it's a shady yard. Well, the yard has a lot of different shades of green in it, and we're using these yellows in the spots to brighten up the garden. Now, this one here, uh, the closer to us is orange, but as you get further into the yard, it's yellow. Beautiful. We have these patterns on top of these pots. Very stylish, kind of lacy, bubbly look to them. Got the different shades of blue there. Janice has really been hanging out by this pot right here for some reason. Hint, hint. It's a nice one though. Good for trailing plants over the side, and it's tall and slim. It wouldn't take as many plants to fill it up, and it's beautiful. We got these different shades of green and gray, and the earth tones, the brown. You have that white back there. They have a big selection of pots. And I do believe these are 24s across the top. You have that basket weave and the rug style, the swirls. And these are beautiful. These here kind of look like bongos. You have some bongos there. Black with ridges. We have a diagonal pattern and the smooth surface. These are going to be beautiful when we put them in because this yard that we're going to really needs color in a lot of different spots. And parts of the yard are shady, but where the flowers are going gets plenty of sun, 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. Look at this camellia. Now that bloom there looks like a bunch of blooms all together. So full of buds, and the camellias are ready to go. They're just trying to give the selection of pots the once over so that when the spring starts, we'll be starting off with some new pots for some friends. But they just have to look at the selection to see what they want. And these here are going to be loaded with flowers. You see that there's several that haven't opened. And we'll be putting these camellias on the border of our yard to separate from the neighbors and, get a little bit of privacy and color at the same time. These are going to be nice. Going to dig the hole twice the size and put in some good garden soil. And that's going to be beautiful. We have these on the floorboard of the passenger side so that they don't slide around in the bed of the truck. And I'll be using these next in this backyard where we have all the pots back here. with dormant plants and plants that didn't make it. Be pulling some of this stuff out, and with some of them I'll be planting the pansies right in the pot with them. Let's start off up here. Look at that. All right, this is an update. I planted those last month, and over here these seem to be doing well. They're going to be filling in soon to have a nice full look. I'm happy with this because these are real healthy, the greens. Now, this garden has a lot of color when the hydrangeas are blooming and the other plants. You'll see a big difference in the spring because there's a lot of flowers out here that are going to just make this garden just full of color. See, right now it just looks like bushes and some brush, stuff like that. But on this far corner back here, we have some pots. That one to the far left, that's empty. And they're just kind of scattered around. So first things first, I'm going to get some soil in that first pot to the left. And I'm just going to probably put 2 flowers in each pot. Now, they're kind of scattered, so I kind of rounded it off so it has more of a smooth transition. Got some good garden soil in there. And I didn't take it all the way to the top. I just wanted to leave some space so when I plant the flowers, the soil will still be an inch from the top. Got everything evened out. And this is what we have. We have this yellow and blue, a nice contrast. And this yellow is like way in the back corner of the yard. And you can see it from the kitchen window. So that's why I went with yellow. Because there are some other colors in this yard that really go with the yellow and blue. But we won't see them until the spring. And I went and spaced out these pots to kind of get like a quarter circle around the tree. Look at the veins on this blue flower. Got the deep blue, and you can see the texture on those petals. And everything is spaced out. So one last thing to do with these is water before I leave, and we'll be coming back to put some mulch back here. And in this entrance here, the pansies over here next to the patio, and the next stop around this bird bath, and straight back here to the tree, which is, you can see how far back it is. And look, well, this camera's not doing it any justice, but as you walk out into the yard, you can really see that yellow. Got to get my zoom lens cleaned up, so I'll just come in a little closer, and you can see that yellow and blue contrast. That's going to be nice when it fills in. Now, over here by the bird bath, look at this detail on the side of this bird bath with the hummingbirds and the flowers. And we went with less flowers in the pot this time because I know that they're going to fill it up. So with these pots, that's what you go with. Go with 2 in the 12-inch pots, and I just put 1 in the 10-inch pot. I think they're 14s. I don't know, but you can see how much space is around these flowers. Keep that in mind. Now, in this scenario, we turned that pot over. That was upside down to prevent mosquitoes last year because it didn't have soil in it. So we flipped it over. And we're going to get soil and everything. Had to reposition the pots so that it was a round transition. So they're set up in a drift of a circular vibe right here with the soil in an inch from the top, and I'll be putting the flowers between some of the plants that are in there, and some of the pots are completely empty. We got those in, nice contrast, and you can see that yellow from the kitchen window. Going in close, you can see the sticks and stumps sticking up between the pots. And I'm going to go back and put mulch between everything so that we have a smooth surface. Because this is kind of rough looking. We have roots sticking up and leaves and sticks between the pots. Okay. This area here is going to look a lot smoother when we put the mulch in. Look at this. Got the blue in there with that yellow. Now this is really a nice contrast. Like if it's way off in the back of your yard, you can see it. And that's what we're going for. Something that's going to make an impact. And you see the sticks and leaves between the pots. I'm going to come back with some mulch and just smooth out that whole area. Because the pots are all rounded out. Everything is spaced out nicely. And these are going to fill the pots out. The whole top of the pot is going to be completely flooded with blooms. Now here's what it looks like with the mulch. Got that smooth surface. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and subscriptions completely free. Enjoy your day.